On today's episode of the Elite Realty Group Podcast, we are talking to the real estate community, meaning you, the realtor that's navigating through this shifting real estate market. Several of you out there that are friends and colleagues because of all of the changes that's happening rapidly in this real estate business, you have found yourself struggling in 2025. My friends, we're here to help you. Today, on this episode of the Elite Realty Group Podcast, we're going to talk to you about 4 proven methods that if you will hear what we got to talk about today, can turn your 2025 and your entire life around. If you are in the real estate community, you need to hear what we're about to say to you. Hang on, this one's going to be life-changing. Here we go. Hello and welcome once again, everyone, to another episode of the Elite Realty Group Podcast, where we bring you the most up-to-date, relevant real estate information you're going to find anywhere on the planet. You are going to get it right here. I'm your host, Mike Elkins, got my co-host, Mr. Dave Elkins, with me, and we are about to just let it loose here today.
Let it loose, man.
How are you doing, my man? How's it going?
Going good.
I think we got some good stuff. I really think we got some good stuff. You know, a lot of times we talk to the buyer, to the seller, to the consumer, to the potential client, to the people trying to buy, people trying to sell. But there's sometimes we just call a whoa up and we talk to our people.
Our people, yeah. I mean, they like you said, they is realtors out there right now, man, that are struggling.
Sure.
They're struggling.
Sure.
And
the market's shifting.
There's
no doubt.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, we want to give them. Sure. I feel like we're all the time trying to give buyers and sellers and information, but also encouragement. This is to me, this is encouragement for
absolutely
realtors.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes we need to hear it too.
There's no doubt about it. And, you know, you look at a lot of things there, you know, most realtors and real estate agents, the majority, the overwhelming majority of them, they're independent contractors. Mm-hmm. You know, they sometimes find themselves on an island. They often find themselves sometimes that maybe they do have support, but maybe they feel like they don't have support. Mm-hmm. And let me make this clear as I say this today. The people at Elite Realty Group, they hear this every single day of their life. Okay. I'm not, when I say I'm talking to our people, I'm not talking to the agents at Elite Realty Group, because if they're around me and you at any point in time whatsoever, they hear this all the stinking time. But I'm talking to those people out there who may not be connected to Elite Realty Group and the struggles and things that you're going through. I said this in an episode a while back, and you know, sometimes we get heat and sometimes we don't, but more times than not, we get, you know, kickback on things we say. Well, for this one thing that you and I both said, like, we didn't get no heat on this. We got a couple nice comments about this. So maybe that led to what we're talking about today, but we made the comment like, this real estate business is our industry.
Yeah.
And we need to take care of it.
We do.
You know what I mean?
We do.
And in with that, we operate around here at Elite Realty Group with what we call a servant's heart. It's more than just a catchy slogan. It's more than something we just go around and say. But I'm just 100% honest with you. I want every realtor in the world to knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
Go do you, man, and do you well. But the fact of the matter is, right now, with the real estate market shifting, there are a lot of people who are struggling.
There is.
And so, as you and I discussed today, we wanted to just give a few little old tidbits of tips and information. And we're probably going to be real. We're probably going to be raw. We're probably going to say some things that just get under your feathers, and that's okay.
That's all right.
Sometimes some people just have to say it. But we're going to talk to our colleagues and our friends across the real estate arena today about 4 strategies that if you will implement into your business, not only will it change your 2025, it will change your entire life. Let's hop right in, because I feel like there's a lot to unpack today. So here's number 1, okay? Here's one of the 4 strategies. These are in no particular order, by the way. But here is number 1. Control what you can control. That's strategy number one.
Yep.
I'm specifically talking to control your schedule, control your mindset, and control your activity. Okay. Those are three things that are 100% in your control.
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of people got into this real estate business because they wanted to control their own schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Yet today they're not doing that at all.
They're waiting on that phone to ring, man.
You know what I mean?
On the phone to ring.
They're not controlling that
Yep.
at all. They got into this real estate business because they love helping people. Like, it makes me feel so good to go help people. Mm-hmm. Their mindset was, I'm going to go help people. Yet they're not doing that at all.
Right.
They got into this real estate business because I love showing houses. Mm-hmm. Like, I love houses. I love everything about it. I love going looking at land. And yet they're not controlling that at all.
Or the most important one, they got into this business to make money.
Sure.
And they ain't making
and they're money. Not doing that at all.
Yeah.
You know, your market is your market.
It is.
And we
can't change it.
We tell people all the time that you need, we tell our agents, you need to build a business in real estate that is not dependent upon the market.
Right.
Because if the market's good, good for you.
Right.
If the market's bad, holy cow. If the market's changing, you don't know what to do. Build your business up on you. In other words, control what you can control. Your schedule is important. Your mindset is probably the most important out of all those things. Your activities, those are things that are super important for you. And for you to succeed or for you to fail, it's probably going to fall in one of those three categories. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But build your business upon yourself, not upon what's going on the market. The best agents out there right now, the people who are thriving, real estate is still really good.
Still really good.
Really good. There are a couple years back, we would have loved to be in real estate where we are right now in this market. But because we've come through a time where all you had to have was a pulse and a license to do real estate, there are a lot of people who got in the business during that time frame, and they really didn't learn the basic fundamentals of doing real estate. And it's caused them to be having a little bit of anxiety. Mm-hmm. About what's going on right now. Best people ain't waiting for the right market. They're creating it.
That's right.
They're creating it with their schedule. They're creating it with their mindset. They're creating it with their activity. They're daily prospecting, their calls. They're sending their emails. Their mind is, look, I ain't waiting on nobody else. I'm not dependent on nobody else. I ain't worried about nobody else. I'm going to make it happen. I'm grabbing the bull by the horns, and here I go.
Yep.
They got the right mindset. The mindset is not woe me. Mm-hmm. It's watch me go. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to show everybody in the world, like, I can do this thing called real estate.
Right.
And so the thing y'all need to listen to today in this first little part is control what you can control. It's very, because we're going to get in a big in here. Life is a lot of times out of control. Like, there's a lot of things you can't control in your life. Mm-hmm. But the things that you can, I can control somebody opening my front door at night while I'm in the bed. Thus, I lock my door. You know what I mean? I turn the knob. I can control that. However, I can't control them busting my front window out and coming in. Mm-hmm. But if I can control it to keep it from happening, I'm going to control it.
Right.
That makes sense? So control those things. But if you're out there today and it's so elementary of scheduling your business and having a schedule and going by it, and the importance of doing what you need to do on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly basis, those things are never going to change in good markets, shifting markets, bad markets. Control your schedule, control your mindset, speak life into yourself.
So, yeah, those people who are struggling right now, real estate related, it's simply because of these things.
Sure.
You don't have anything. You are simply waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting. Don't wait. Go create. Like you said, that it's up to you. When you do your daily work, you are making your schedule.
Sure.
You are making the opportunity for yourself.
Exactly.
A lot of people sit there and they wait on somebody to call them, somebody to come. We tell our agents this all the time. If you are just there, if you're just have your license, but people don't know that you do real estate.
Right.
They ain't gonna find you.
Sure.
That you ain't miraculously just gonna pop into their mind. They're gonna wake up and say, "The Lord said for me to call you today."
Right.
Ain't gonna happen.
Right.
It ain't gonna happen.
Right.
The person who's putting in the work,
Sure.
who's doing the advertising, who's staying in front of people, who's reaching out to people,
Sure.
those people
Yeah.
are doing good in real estate. You see them. You people who are listening, you know them right now. You see them,
Sure.
and you say, "How are they getting that business?"
Right.
They're just lucky. They lucked into that. No, they ain't.
Right.
They're working.
They're working.
They're working.
Yeah, they're working. And they got these things in line. They're controlling what they can control, their schedule, their mindset, their activities that they do. You know, I heard a guy say one time, it's actually wrote on this paper, but I've heard it before, is people don't need motivation. They need a mission.
That's true.
And so every single day of your life, you know, you're not always going to feel like getting up. You're not always going to feel like doing the things that you know you need to do to be successful. But when we talk around here a lot about your why.
Mm-hmm.
And when your why is big enough, in other words, why am I doing these things? When your why is defined and it's big enough, you'll figure out everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Like you will figure it out because your why is big enough. You know what I mean? Why am I doing this prospecting activity? Why am I talking to this expired? Why am I doing this CMA? Why am I returning this phone call? Well, I'm going to tell you why, because my family's got to eat. Mm-hmm. I got kids that need clothes. I got a vacation that I want to go on. I got bills that I got to pay. The electric bill don't stop coming. The water bill don't just magically disappear. But it's things in your life that this is why. Mm-hmm. This is exactly why. And so I've got to do it because my why is big. Mm-hmm. And so don't have this business out there today that you are dependent upon other things, but control what you can control. I promise you, if today you would have a mindset change of I can versus I can't to woe is me to watch me go. If you would change that mindset about yourself, you would write down on a piece of paper, okay, I'm going way old school today. Don't use your phone. Get you out a piece of paper and write you a schedule for the remainder of this week, okay? And then you would do the activities that's actually on that schedule.
You got to do them.
Your business will change. Your business will change if you will just simply do those things.
Proven.
Guaranteed.
Yep.
That's the Mike Elkins guarantee today. That's what I got for number one is control what you can control, specifically your mindset, your schedule, and your activity. Give us one, brother.
Well, we need to make sure that we are agents are so bad about this right here. They're so bad about doing what I'm going to tell you. But reconnect with your database, okay? Those are people who've done business with you in the past.
Sure.
They love you. They love you. They trust you. They have made big decisions, either letting you sell or letting you help them, helping them buy something.
Right.
Those people are there. And I'm saying that agents are so bad that they look for what's right here. What can I do right now today?
Sure.
Those people that you helped, you've made relationships with those people. They know you, they like you, they trust you, you know and like them.
Right.
It makes sense for you guys to make sure that you're talking to those people. Okay, so now let's dial down from that further. Let's go to the new people. You don't have a database.
Sure.
You don't have 50 people that you can call today and say, hey, if you know anybody looking to do real estate. So who do you talk to?
Right.
You've got family. You've got friends. Again, I said a minute ago, so many people are just sitting around waiting on somebody to call them. And if you ain't out there in front of them, they forget about you.
Absolutely.
We all know people, us that's been in the business for a while, we know people. We've had friends that have bought houses from other people.
Yeah.
What does that tell us? We get mad as realtors.
Right.
What does that tell you? You ain't letting people know enough what you do.
Right.
If they don't know what you do, you can't get mad at them for it. That's on you.
Correct.
That's things that you can control. But again, Connect with your database.
Yes.
Send out personal videos.
Oh Lord, not a video.
Yeah,
Not a
do
video.
Stick a camera in your face.
But wait a minute. I got an excuse. I sound like I'm from the South.
I sound like
I'm a hillbilly.
I am.
Hair
I
is
am.
out of place.
I
My
am.
shirt is not pressed.
They know this.
My eyelashes are offline.
They've seen you.
I've got not shaved correctly today. I cannot do these things. Ain't that what you hear?
That's what you hear. And that's what I'm saying. Those people know you. They already know that.
I already know what you sound like.
They already know what you really look like without your makeup on. They've seen your billboards and they've seen you in person.
Oh, God, you went there.
It's
you
true.
Went there.
It's true.
Yes, it is true.
They know you. So don't worry about it.
Right.
Don't worry about that stuff.
Yes.
But I'm saying you should be reaching out to those people.
It is so true.
Again, video's good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up the phone, call them. Hey, this is me.
Yeah.
Send them a text message.
Sure.
Put them on. But I'm going to say this. We'll move on. Our profession. Well, I don't know that I could just say us. I'm going to talk about to a lot of people today.
It is. I know.
We have set back, and for one, we want to complain that we've got computers and AI taking over our jobs, and we want to sit here and complain about it.
Right.
Don't complain about it if you ain't gonna do nothing about it.
Do something.
Do something about it.
Right.
Don't put them on no drip.
Right.
Call them.
Yeah.
Talk to them.
That's what I was going to say.
Because for one, let's just be real. Mm-hmm. What else you got to do today?
Right. I love that.
What else are you going to do? But here's the thing. We say this all the time right here. Contacts equal contracts.
Absolutely.
Talk to people.
Sure.
Talk to them.
Right.
It ain't that hard. And again, if you've got a database or if you know people,
right,
you've got people you can talk to.
No doubt about it.
Now, I'm not telling you to hound them every day. I ain't telling you to call your best friend every day and say, hey, you know anybody today? Hey, you know anybody today?
No.
That's not what you do.
No.
But talk to people. It's that easy.
We teach a lot of different stuff when it comes to real estate and realtors and success, and the difference between success and failure is, you look at it and there's not that big of this gap.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
There's little details.
Not this big a gap. And so you look at things and, I think a lot of times what you just said, we feel like, well, what do I say? And what do you mean call people and talk to people? I'm talking about just talk, real life conversations with people about the weather, about your vacation, about what you're going to cook for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just call people and talk to them, because I'm not calling my best friend every 3 days and saying, like what you said, you got somebody for me?
Somebody for me today? Yeah.
But you know what? I want my people, my sphere. You can take this out and put your social media people, your database people. I want them to, anytime they hear anything about real estate whatsoever in their daily lives, to, as soon as it comes out of their mouth, anything real estate, I know who you need to call.
Yep.
I know who you need to talk to.
Yep.
Somebody wants to know what their home's worth. Oh, I know who you need to talk to. Well, I'd like to buy a house, but I don't know how. Well, I know who you need to talk to. And it's not that you're calling and asking that person to sell their house or buy their house every 3 days. You're just not letting people forget who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's so many ways to do that. Just go be real. Go be you. Go do you. Go do those things and be those things and be yourself. That's one of the biggest things that you could do. But your database, we're really starting to zero in on this in our own office. Like this is something that, because of the people that watch this podcast, you people that have supported us over the years, just 100% transparent right here. We've been bad at connecting with you outside of this.
Right.
And we need to do better at that. Yes, we have the party at the park. Yes, we have the Santa events. Yes, we have client things and buyer seminars and seller seminars, but we want to connect with you more.
Yeah.
We want to connect with you more because we want to be more than just a real estate company in Morristown. We want to be more than just somebody who you see us every now and then. We literally want to be part of your entire life, because you know what? Y'all make our lives better. And hopefully we could return the favor in some way, shape, or form and make your lives better. So back to the realtor, Reconnect or connect with your database.
And I'm saying this, and this is because I'm saying this not because this is what we say right here, but you just said we tell people, we operate with a servant's heart. That's
Sure.
just our thing, and it's more than just saying that. But I'm saying that as realtors, as you guys that are listening, think about that for a minute. Like, that's what I'm saying. Go back to your database. Those people are more than just a closing to you.
They should.
Okay, they should be. So it's okay to just be a resource. Be the resource for them people, because those people that you've sold homes to, you know what? They've been in there 4 years now, and they need somebody to come and put them some new flooring down.
Yep.
Help them.
Yep.
You know people.
Yep.
I'm not saying help them put the floor down, but I'm saying you know people
Sure.
who need work, who are handymen, who install flooring, who need you to help them.
Absolutely.
So you're helping people.
Sure.
You're connecting people together. Be a help to those people.
I love that.
Those people, when they hear stuff, when you are just a help, you're just a help. You ain't looking for them to hand you no money.
No.
You're looking for them to hand your name out to somebody.
Sure.
Tell people about you.
Absolutely.
Well, help them.
Absolutely.
Help those people with no expectations. Help them.
If you do that, it will return to you tenfold.
Absolutely.
Now, I can prove that out time after time
Absolutely.
after time after time after time again. It will return to you tenfold. So again, control what you can control: your attitude, your mindset, your schedule, your activity, and reach out to people. Have connections. Make connections with people. Here's number 3. All right. Here's number 3. And I'm going to be very broad on this right here. Okay. But expand your knowledge. Okay.
Yeah.
Be better today than you was yesterday. That's pretty simple. For some of us, that's harder to do than others, because you're great at what you do.
Right.
But be better today than you were yesterday. That may include market knowledge. That may include just what you just said. That may include your sphere of being able to help people. That may be your conversations with people. That may be a lot of different things, but literally just expanding the knowledge that you have of what we do and how we do it and why we do it and what it is that all you do bring to the table and you can help people with. Because just to be honest with you, you can help people with a whole lot of things, but a lot of times we just don't even think about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Well, Be better. Expand your knowledge. Know more about your business. Be better at what you do. Be better at doing market analysis. Be better at helping people get pre-qualified. Be better at being able to spot the diamonds in the rough. Be better at being able to spot problems when people do walkthroughs in houses and things like that. Be better at your people that you refer out to. Get you a better list of people who can do home inspections. Get you a better list of people who can give mortgages. Get better people who can put those floors down. Just get more knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, at
Be
the end of the day, people like to do business with people who seem like a professional.
Sure.
Be the professional is what you're saying. Like,
absolutely.
You don't want to be somebody who, when somebody says, "Hey, what's going on?" you just always the person that says, "Oh, it's good."
Sure.
Or it's good, or it's bad.
Right.
Tell them, give them some information.
Yeah.
When you start providing information to people, you are becoming a professional.
Absolutely.
So educate yourself so that you can spread that on to others. It's going to help your business.
Absolutely, 100%. Don't forget, contacts equal contracts. That
it's really that simple.
It's
really that simple.
Breaks down to all of that. That's what happens when you do that. And it may be that you need to just expand your knowledge. Okay. Expand what you even know to do, how to do. Make yourself better in this. People want to deal. You said just a moment ago, be the professional. People want to deal with the pro.
They do.
They normally want to deal with the professional. And so by you just expanding your knowledge and being that, it's going to help you in your business. This shift you want, it's more than a little, bump in the road versus there are people out there. I mean, I'm being as honest as I can be with you. Like, there are people out there in our world, in our arena right now, that they're like, oh my goodness, the sky is falling.
That's true.
And it's just that they don't know what to do. They don't know how to do it. Get you a support staff around you that's going to help you expand your knowledge.
Yeah.
And, I won't say no more about that, but I'm just saying increase your knowledge because nothing gets better until you do. That's the
right.
bottom line.
That's right.
Nothing gets better until you do. That's number 3. Give us number 4 and bring us home.
Last one. This will always be, you cannot go wrong here, but double down on listings, man. Be the listing guru. You know what I mean? Buyers are hesitant right now, but sellers, they have equity. Okay.
Yes.
So be the professional of those sellers. Do whatever you need to do. Find you some listings.
Yes.
Door hangers.
Yes.
Seminars. Whatever. Just again, education. Be the source that you can help people.
Yes.
But again, when everything is going crazy, when the market is shifting the way it is now, sellers are looking for somebody who can be the calm in the storm. Okay. Be that person.
Sure.
Be that person. When you control the market, I'm saying when you got listings, you can control the market.
100%.
That's what helps you. So get listings.
Yes.
Key thing here. Don't just get listings.
Mm-hmm.
Sell listings.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't just get them because we've been through this, man. We know people right now that gets it and they never sell them.
You're right.
And that hurts you.
Yes.
That hurts you.
Yes.
End of the day, I've heard people say, "What? It don't hurt me." Yes, it does. Right. It hurts you.
Right.
So I'm going back to being the professional. Be the professional. Get them.
Yes.
Get the listings. List them right, and sell those things.
Yes.
You cannot go wrong with a listing.
We make this comment all the time, specifically because, again, 95% of the time on here, we talk to buyers, sellers, investors, but we say this all the time in that arena. If we can be of any help to you, just reach out, have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I offer the same thing today for realtors that are out there, that you may be struggling. You may, this shift has caught you off guard because that's all that's going on right now is we're just shifting to normal.
Yeah.
Now let's dive there just for a moment. If that's where we're shifting to is normalcy, and you can't deal with normal, how's it going to work?
Right.
What's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? There are people right now that as this market shifts to normal, they're shifting out. I'm just being very honest.
Very true.
Because they just don't simply know what to do and how to do it. I don't care where you work in the country. I don't care where you work. Real estate is real estate.
Yep.
Is it local? Yes, it's local. But what I'm saying is treating people good and right will always be the right thing to do. Doing what's right will always be right. Okay.
Yep.
Connecting with people, contacts and contracts will always run together. So I say this to anybody listening out there anywhere. If we can be of any help to you, maybe it's just a conversation. Maybe it's just, somebody, I want to talk to somebody else.
Sometimes it's just good to hear other opinions.
What's your take on it?
We tell people this, like you no joke, look, talk to anybody who works in this office. We have no secrets here.
Zero.
We have no secrets. If you want to know how we get business, we'll tell you.
Yeah, 100%.
Reach out to us.
100%.
We'll tell you.
And again, you're going to make it. Okay, you're going to make it. Get your mind right. Put it down on a piece of paper and go. That's what it is. Stop waiting. Stop wishing. Go work for it.
Yeah.
Because the people that are doing that right now, let me throw one more amazing stat to you. Okay, because this is what happens in normal. Okay, in a normal market, 20%. In a normal market, 20% of the agents do 80% of the business.
Right.
My goodness sakes. Did you hear that? 20% of the agents do 80% of the business. agents in normal. We're shifting to normal.
Yeah.
I want to get in that 20%.
Yeah.
Okay.
You better get in.
I want to get in that 20%. If we can help you move closer to that 20%, do we have all the answers? Is everybody in our office knocking it out of the park? No, because some of them won't do what we tell them to do. They're lazy. Okay.
Yep.
Think about that. Okay. If we can help you get to where you want to go, there's no strings attached.
Yeah.
There's no strings attached, because I want everybody in our industry to do well, because the more well, the better we all do, the better it is for me, the better it is for our agents, the better it is for everybody involved. So the shift is here.
Yeah.
You got to make your shift to make sure you do what you need to do to survive. What do you got on
well,
your way
I was going to go back and say, like, I think a lot of what you said, you're very opening about your why. When you know the why, the why is big enough,
it does.
It takes care of a lot of this other stuff that we've even been talking about.
Everything.
Because a lot of people don't even have a clue or know what their why is. But you better figure it out, because if not, you're going to be asking yourself, why do you got to go get another job?
Absolutely.
Your why is
going to be figured out real fast.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, your why is going to be figured out real fast. Hey, we appreciate you. We hope it's been good information for you. Again, we thought, let's just talk to some people who do the same thing that we do, because we do talk to a lot.
Yeah, we get, again, just like you said, we get calls from buyers, sellers, but we get calls from agents.
Absolutely.
And they're like, I'm struggling.
Yes.
But again, those a lot of, we've said this before, a lot of agents has come in since the market has went crazy.
Couple years, it sure has.
And this is an adjustment for them.
It's
been a big adjustment. It's different now than what you have become used to. It's different.
Yep. So again, we can help you. We're here to do that. You reach out through us. Again, whatever platform you're watching us on, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you do all those good things that you connect with us, and stay connected with us as always. Buying, selling as a realtor or as a client. If we can help you in any way, make sure you reach out to us. That does it for us on this episode of the Elite Realty Group Podcast. We thank you for tuning in and hope that you have a very blessed day. We will see you guys on the next episode.